Okay, good morning class. So the first half of the lesson again you wrote a test. Okay. The test was dealing with chapter 1, not some factorization and so on. So that's a clear indication if you are ready for the test on Tuesday. Okay. At this point you're busy with exponents. I gave you some homework, not so? And the homework was on exercise 2.1, not so? Any issues there? You had to do the first column, not so? No problems. Not one. Okay, so you don't have to do the even numbers there. Then applying the laws of exponents, that was 2.2. Any problems there? No problems. Are you sure? Okay. Yes? Right, so your homework, but J is not part of the homework. All of 2.2. Nice, nice. I gave you a lot of work. Why do I give you so much work? Yes, I want you to do well. What page is this on? 42, I think. Was I right, I think? No. 42. Number 1. J. With your textbook, I didn't have a textbook in front of you. 42. Yep, 42. Number 1, J is the call. So what do I do first? Change to division to multiplication. So it's 21p10 over q6 over negative 7q p6r divided by Cumberland times r over 14p4q negative 3. So what I do is I always sort out my numbers first. Not so. So it's going to be 7 goes into 7 once, 7 going to 21 3 times. Not so? And 3 and 14, there's no number that's going there. So it's going to be 3 over 14. Now just multiply the numerators on top. So what I get is P10, Q6R. The variables at the bottom are going to multiply by, and then add the exponents. So it's going to be P6 times P4 is P10. Q1 times Q negative 3 is Q negative 2. And R. So again it's 3 over 14. There's no number that simplifies that. P10 over P10 is gone. R over R is gone. So where's there more Q's on top or at the bottom? Top. So if I bring this Q to the minus 2 up, it becomes Q to the 6 plus 2, which is 8. So it's 3Q8 over 14. Where did you go wrong? You got the answer. 14R. Negative, absolutely. My mistake, I didn't carry on that negative. Okay. You guys agree? Anything else? But, would you like to write that on? Now I'm asking you. Would you feel better if I write the R?
Of course, it would be right.
Why do you think? It's wrong. Because the R, cancel the R is gone. So if we write the R, then we are saying it's R to the 1. Understand? So must you write the R? No. Okay. Remember, in all these textbooks there's minor mistakes like it. Okay, not everybody is perfect. As you can see there, every sum I'm allowed to make one mistake. Not so? You're saying yes? You shouldn't be making mistakes. But there with the negative sign, you saw me even making that mistake. No? So we can reason ourselves out of it, because r over r is 0, 1 over 1, which is 1, or it's r to the 0, which is still 1. Okay. Next, any other problems with the sums now, not with our lives? No? Yes? Number 2. What is number 2 you want me to do? 2a, okay. Let's do 2a. 2a. So number 2, we have to state whether the mathematical statements are true or false. The question was to do 2a. So is that true or false? It is false. Why? Okay, let's just state whether the mathematical, so it's false. Number 2, use the definitions and the laws of exponents and give a reason for your choice. So for number 2, we're using the definition. So it's going to be x cubed y all squared can be written as x. What do we do if something is raised to a higher exponent? Multiply the exponents. So it's going to be x6y squared, which is not equal to this here. Can you see that, people? So number 1 is false. Okay. Number 3. Motivate your answer by giving a numerical example. So, if we say that, this is now number 3, no? We say that x equals 2 and y equals 3, for argument's sake. Then the left-hand side is the equal sign. It's simply going to be 2 squared times 3 all squared. Now 2 squared is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. And 12 squared is 144. The right hand side, which is that thing, it's going to be x to the 5y squared. X is 2, so it's 2 squared times, no, 2 to the 5, sorry, times 3 to the 2. And what is 2 to the 5? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 32. 3 squared is 9. What's 32 times 9? It's going to be 18 carry 1, 27, 28. So it's 2, 8, 8. What do you want to do? Okay, you guys understand? So is the right hand side equal to the left hand side? No. So it confirms our statement which we say it is false. Okay, you guys understand? If I had chosen 1, probably 1 would have given me that same wrong answer. Because why the x to the 1 to the 5 and 1 to the 3 is the same as 1. So you must watch out the numbers you also choose. Okay. Right. Understanding the notation of negative exponents. Did we do this yesterday? No. So we're doing it today. So we have dealt with this before, people. For your upcoming cycle test, no, it's only on chapter 1. You guys know that, no? It's not on exponents. Okay, this will come in your midi exam. Okay. But it doesn't mean you mustn't do this homework. We need to move on, otherwise we're never going to finish in time. Okay. for the year, like the topics for the year. So understanding exponents is on page 43. And the sum they gave us there is a to the exponent 2 over a to the exponent 5. Okay, a to the exponent 2 and over a to the exponent 5. So in expanded form, people, a to the exponent 2 can be written as a times a, not so hard. A times a. A to the 5, a times a times a times a times a. So what happens? Okay. A goes to A once, A going to A once. A going to A once, A going to A once. So what are we left with? On top is 1 over A times A times A, which is 1 over A cubed. But you'll argue, but we could have used the second law of exponents, which simply says A squared over A 5